We've learned a little bit about connecting to the Cloud Console and working with that just in very basic ways. We're going to create our first App Engine deployment. So we're going to need to do a few things to get that started. The very first thing that we want to do is we want to have a main.py file. So if you take a look at this, this is going to be a Python file. Hopefully you're kind of used to Python at this point. We're going to import date time here. We're just going to use that to show what the server time is. And then we're going to import Flask. So Flask is going to be the web framework that we work with for this semester. On line 5, we're going to create a new Flask app. So you can see here we're just creating a variable called app. We're setting it equal to Flask. And then down here we're going to route the request to our home, basically our root, our server root, to this function here called hello. And then we're just going to output hello world and then tell the requester the time on the server. And then we've got some things here to run this locally. So this is a pretty much as simple as you're going to find as far as Flask files to get started. Now, we also need an app.yaml file, and this is just a configuration file that tells App Engine how we should actually start this up and how we should operate. So we're going to set the Python 3.10 runtime. We also have a couple of handlers here that will direct all of our requests to this particular, this particular file that we have. So we're going to take every single, this is a regular expression basically saying anything that anyone requests, we're going to set it right into that main.py file. And we're also going to need a requirements.txt. This will tell App Engine what packages we might need to install in order for our system to operate. Now, you don't have to actually do all of this. You don't have to write out all this code. We actually have a walkthrough that will help you through it, and we're going to do a demo of that next. We'll do a quick demo to show you how you can actually get all of the code down, how you can get it from GitHub, how you can step through this walkthrough, make it very simple to get started. So we're going to use Git and we're going to use TeachMe, and using that Cloud Console command line interface that we had, we're going to go right into, we're going to download all of this code, we're going to get the Google App Engine Web Dev, we're going to go into the very first step here, which is going to be this basic piece, and then we're going to use TeachMe, which is a command that's built into this environment that will allow us to walk through step by step to go from nothing to having a proper deployment. So we'll get into this demo next. We're going to have a couple of steps here just so that we can set up our system. So we're going to set a particular project for our project. We're going to make sure that we install Flask. We're going to create our app.yaml file. We're going to create our requirements.txt. We're going to create our main.py, and then we're going to run it so that we can actually just do a quick test of this before we actually deploy it. So let's go ahead and jump into that in the next video. It should be an easy walkthrough here. Thanks for watching.